Going into our analysis, let's pixel query this. We have had some reports of tropical storm force winds offshore pushing onshore right now. Look at that. That's a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust, if not even stronger than that. And that's making its way onshore here. I'll actually show you the current path of where all of these storms are going. So they're making their way towards the north to northeast, just as where Helene will be headed here by later on this evening. So again, I'm behind the scenes kind of manipulating things, looking at all of the recent updates from the National Weather Service here. But let's take a look at the satellite and radar here, where Helene is at as of right now and where it's going. So as of right now, it has increased from just a 90-mile-per-hour wind to now 100-mile-per-hour sustained winds right now in the Gulf, rapidly intensifying right before our eyes here, folks. As of right now, it's still, no, that made its way to a Category 2 right now. So we are just continuing to see this play out right before our eyes. So again, right now, 7 a.m., 6:50, headed towards 7 a.m., we're at 100-mile-per-hour sustained wind, so it just bumped up to a Category 2. Within the next few hours, we're going to see it continue to increase to a Category 3, likely to become a Category 4 at landfall here. Even though the National Hurricane Center, has this landfall as a Category 3, prepare for 1 inch above that. So again, that's a Category 4 hurricane at landfall. Let's take a look at the current path. Each one of these models are a different model here. Each one of these lines is a different model, but every one is pretty much in agreement that it's going to go through Alligator Point, the southeastern portion of Franklin, into Liberty, going through Wakulla, and then it's out of here. By about 10:30, we're going to be seeing the clearing skies. But let me tell you here, all areas are going to see some portion of this storm. Hurricane warning still in effect in Franklin, Liberty, Gulf, Calhoun, and Jackson, with tropical storm warnings. That means tropical storm force winds as well as rainfall in Bay, Washington, Holmes, and Walton. Now, if you are in those areas under that tropical storm warning, expect upwards of 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds with a whole lot of rainfall, folks. That's going to be our biggest threat, as well as the storm surge upwards of 15 feet all the way to Alligator Point. That's really unimaginable here. So we've been talking about the big three. When is the worst of this? 1 p.m. to 9 p.m., maybe even 9:30 is when we're expecting the worst of it. Upwards of 12 inches towards our southeastern counties, as well as 3 to 5 inches in the yellow there. But again, the biggest threat, not only the rainfall, but the storm surge. Let me show you this on the graphics once it gets loaded up here for us. All right, here, storm surge map, 15 to 20 feet all the way up through the Big Bend to Alligator Point. That's southeastern portions of Franklin, 8 to 12 feet on the way to the Gulf, 5 to 9 feet, and then heading towards Bay and Walton, anywhere from 1 to 4 feet of storm surge. We're going to get a lot of water pushing up along this thing, and this is a monster storm, folks. Let's take a look at the wind field. We're thinking upwards of 400 miles wide. So this is going to be impacting well beyond the cone of concern here, with the strongest wind gusts right by the wall, as well as the northeastern side of this. So again, Franklin, Liberty, you likely will be seeing hurricane force winds as it makes its approach towards land by later on this evening. So we're going to give you more details. Of course, I'm going to be giving you an hour-by-hour update after our newscast here that's going to be starting at 7 a.m. So we're going to continue to give you the location, timing, and of course, we're going to continue to give the updates from the National Hurricane Center. But of course, we have Ethan Logue. He's been out in the elements all morning long. I believe he is in Franklin County still near Apalachicola. So, Ethan, where are you at? Where are you headed? What's going on out there?
Amelia, good morning. We finally have made it all the way out to Apalachicola, and what you're getting now is a live look at the Apalachicola Bay. As you can see, try and give you that look of how high this water has really gotten. I'm not sure if the shot or the angle is really doing it justice, but we're doing, of course, the best we can. But right now, we're going to kind of take you on a little bit of a tour of around downtown Apalachicola a little bit, so you can kind of get a feel of what it looks like. And you probably won't be able to see it the best, but at the moment there are plenty of both businesses and houses that are boarded up, have sandbags in front of them. So of course, this area doing a great job preparing for Hurricane Helene to make landfall. Again, as you can see, it kind of feels like a ghost town right now. There's not a lot of people out. The only people we've seen out walking around have been at gas stations filling up right before they get ready to head out of town. But again, so far, we're not seeing a whole lot of people out and about, as you'd probably expect. A lot of people have evacuated the area, which is, of course, a good thing. But for the most part, of course, very empty as we turn onto the main road here in Apalachicola. But again, just to reiterate, kind of recap what we've seen so far this morning, if you're just joining us now, so far, still the worst of the rainfall has been about from the Gulf and Bay County borderline all the way to about right before the bridge that leads into Port St. Joe. That's where we've seen the strongest of the rainfall. Of course, again, I want to touch on one last time. If you do plan on hitting those roadways, be very, very aware of hydroplaning. A lot of rain has already built up on all the roadways across counties, especially along Highway 98 on the coast. So if you were planning to hit the roadways, please be aware of that because that is certainly an issue that you need to be concerned about. But again, stay up to date. We'll, again, provide all the information as we go throughout the morning on this hurricane.